Who's ready to bring home the great Canadian promise? Wow. Build the homes. Build the homes. Build the home. Build the home. Build the home. I'm talking now, of course, of axing the Liberal carbon tax. So, first of all, the father of the carbon tax, of course, is Mark Carney. Mark Carney he was Justin Trudeau's economic advisor while Trudeau raised the tax. Now, Trudeau passed a law to quadruple the tax to 61 cents a litre. Now, they did have one disagreement, just one. Mark Carney thought that Trudeau's carbon tax was not high enough. He said the tax should go even higher, and that in order to make it less unpopular, it should be turned into a shadow carbon tax. That is to say, carefully hidden so that nobody can tell when they're paying it. You see, if you just embed it, it's a very sneaky move. And so after having this, Liberals having this tax in place for 7 years, they decided that 30 days before the election, they would hide it at the gas pumps so that Canadians would forget about it. And of course, the Liberal media tells us we're not allowed to talk about the carbon tax anymore because they want people to be tricked into voting Liberal again, after which Mr. Carney, along with his radical Liberal MPs, will raise the tax higher than ever. Now, if you doubt that for a second, keep in mind that numerous Liberal cabinet ministers have literally said the planet will burn if you don't have a carbon tax. So you want us to believe that they've suddenly changed their mind 30 days before election? Give me a break. If you believe that, I've got swampland to sell you in Florida. Expecting a Liberal to stop raising your taxes is like expecting a vampire to become a vegetarian. We know that Donald Trump would like to have Mark Carney, a weak Liberal, in charge of our country. Because he knows, first of all, that Mark Carney will sell out our country, as he's done so often. He's a guy with, up until recently, had 3 passports, moved his corporate headquarters out of Canada to New York only days after Trump threatened tariffs, leaving behind Canadian workers. And it was revealed today that Mark Carney actually went to China and took a $250 million loan from a state-backed Chinese bank.
Yeah, boo.
And he still has investments in the same company for which that loan was made, which means that the Prime Minister of our country is now beholden to a hostile foreign regime that has executed 4 Canadian citizens, taken 2 others hostage, done incursions into our Arctic waters, and has interfered in our democracy. It is time for Mark Carney to stop covering up his foreign conflicts of interest. Come clean about what you own and stop selling out our country to foreign interests.
It's like 2,500 people in this crowd. It's crazy.
This is the globalist ideology, which seeks to shut down our resource sector and move jobs abroad, bring in big, heavy taxes on our citizens, while importing goods from countries that pollute far more. This has destroyed the working class in our country. Meanwhile, they print money, driving up the cost of housing and food, forcing our people to go to food banks, and are blocking an entire generation from ever owning a home. That is what has been the result of the last 10 years. My friends, the last 10 years have been about the Liberals. I'm here to say that the next 10 years are going to be about you. Absolutely. Build the homes. 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 But we're not done there. We're giving billions of dollars of federal money right now to municipalities. The Liberals have encouraged those local governments to build up their gatekeeping bureaucracies that stop building from happening and give us the second slowest building permits anywhere in the OECD. I will require municipalities, as a condition of getting their federal funds, to speed up permits, free up land, and cut development taxes to build 15% more homes every single year. And then we will sell off 6,000 federal buildings and thousands of acres of federal land to build beautiful homes. And you know something, it just warms my heart to think of the beautiful U-Haul truck rolling up with a wonderful family in it to move into their wonderful new home in the former headquarters of the CBC. So we're going to get rid of the taxes on new homes. And we're going to get rid of the worst tax of all. A tax on your energy, a tax on your food, a tax on your job. I'm talking now, of course, of axing the Liberal carbon tax.
You can just feel the energy.